Good evening. This is a special night for me. For the fifth time, I would have described the urgency of the problem and laid out a series of legislative recommendations to the Congress. But as I was preparing to speak, I began to ask myself the same question that I now know has been troubling many of you. Why have we not been able to get together as a nation to resolve our serious energy problem? For the first time in the history of our country, a majority of our people believe that the next 5 years will be worse than the past 5 years. The gap between our citizens and our government has never been so wide. The people are looking for honest answers, not easy answers. Clear leadership, not false claims and evasiveness and politics as usual. Too many of us now tend to worship self-indulgence and consumption. Human identity is no longer defined by what one does, but by what one owns. We've learned that piling up material goods cannot fill the emptiness of lives which have no confidence or purpose. You see, a Congress twisted and pulled in every direction is a system of government that seems incapable of action.
We are now 21st century. Time always moving. With new time, new reality there. Act according new reality. Otherwise, you see, there's a gap. Our perception and the reality gap. So then all our efforts become unrealistic.
We are at a turning point in our history. There are two paths to choose. The path that leads to fragmentation and self-interest. Down that road lies a mistaken idea of freedom, the right to grasp for ourselves some advantage over others. That path would be one of constant conflict between narrow interest, ending in chaos and immobility. It is a certain route to failure.
I think they're taking care about our only home, this planet. You see, it's not just government's responsibility. All humanity, all individuals have the responsibility.
All the traditions of our past, all the lessons of our heritage, all the promises of our future point to another path. The path of common purpose and the restoration. That path leads to true freedom for our nation and ourselves. We can take the first steps down that path as we begin to solve our energy problem. The energy crisis is real. It is worldwide. It is a clear and present danger to our nation. These are facts, and we simply must face them.
If I do this, it eventually some effect. So if I do one single person, then other 10 people, 100 people, 100,000, then, so change start from individual.
I do not promise a quick way out of our nation's problems, when the truth is that the only way out is an all-out effort. I will do my best, but I will not do it alone.